Twitch drama makes major news.
Got an update from the NYPD, and here's what we know tonight. According to police, Cenat will be charged with multiple counts, including at least 2 counts of inciting a riot and unlawful assembly. At least 3 officers were injured and 65 people have been arrested.
So this news story is about the meetup and giveaway that the huge Twitch streamer Cenat tried to have, but everything just kind of went south super quickly.
Here's a look at yesterday's chaos. It took 1,000 police officers to restore order.
Now, to understand how we got to this point of a massive riot with police involved, we first need to go back in time to how this all started.
Alright, look my niggas and nigglets, okay? Right here, my nigga. Basically, right here, okay? Right here, my nigga. We will be giving away PCs and all that.
There's something bad about to happen to me.
Kai is on stream letting people know where he wants to do his meetup and giveaway, which is Union Square in New York City, where he planned to give away gaming consoles, PS5s, computers, gift cards. But things didn't really go as he planned out because 7,000 plus people ended up showing up. Like, what the fuck even is that number? So with the massive amount of people there, the meet quickly, very quickly, became a super dangerous place to be at, and a riot started to ensue because everyone was, well, trying to get a piece of the Kai. They wanted their PS5, they wanted their computer, they wanted to meet their favorite streamer, one of the biggest streamers in the world, Cenat. I mean, look at this. The vehicle which everyone thinks has Kai in it is literally driving away with people hanging on to the sides, the back, and the top of the car. Kai literally had to be yoinked out of the crowd like a baby by police. Because no one was calming down and it wasn't safe for him there. And for this amount of people, 7,000 to show up to a streamer giveaway is crazy. I mean, I know he's one of the biggest streamers in the world, but at the end of the day, he's still just a streamer. He's just a person like you or me. So a lot happened at this meet. Not just a riot starting, not just Kai getting yoinked out of the crowd, not just people hanging onto his car. A lot happened. 65 people in total were arrested. I think 30 of them were juveniles. There were several officers who were injured and several people who were at the meet that got injured as well. That number I don't actually know, but a lot of people were injured. I mean, look at this poor dude. He had his face smashed through a rear window of a vehicle by police, and he didn't even do anything to deserve that. He was just at the meet when the riot started. There was also a lot of property damage, people jumping and dancing on cars. They, at one point, stormed a construction site, but that's all insurance, hopefully, covered stuff. It's not physical injuries to people, so it's not as bad. Still bad, but not as bad. The riot at one point got so bad to where the New York City Police Department declared it a level 4 response, which is the highest level of disaster response in the city. It just goes to show how quickly it got so bad. Now, in the end, Kai was taken into custody by the NYPD. He was later released on Saturday. And now he's being charged with inciting a riot and unlawful gathering in New York City.
Police charge influencer Cenat with inciting a riot and unlawful assembly.
And he has a court date this month, August 18th. Whether or not he appears in court, I don't know. Since then, Kai has released an apology for this, which is good. But he's definitely going to take a lot more care in the future and make sure everything is prepared properly and all the relative authorities know, so that no future meetups that he has have the same outcome. But at the end of the day, was this really Kai's fault? Yes and no. Clearly, Kai didn't think this many people would end up showing up to the meet and greet and the giveaway.
Space to do activities and shit like that.
We're not even gonna fit here. That's the crazy shit.
I ain't gonna lie. Chat, how many people you think gonna pop out?
Nah,
10,000. I don't think 10,000 people gonna pop out. 5,000? I think like 500. You think more? 500 is a lot of people, bro.
He didn't know that people would get hurt or property would be damaged or that there would be a riot of all things. But he did also underestimate the unpredictability of people and how many people would show up. And with that many people, what kind of dangers that might bring. This is all to say, streamers, YouTubers, influencers, they all have so much more reach and power than they know and understand. If they say they're going to be somewhere, their fans will follow. Their fans will be waiting at that spot for them to visit. I mean, look at the likes of KSI in their latest Sidemen video. KSI was being followed by a pretty large group of kids, and they didn't even say that they were going to be in the area.
Don't mind me, just bring in school kids. They just came with me. I'm sorry.
At the end of the day, I think people just need to be a bit more cautious, take a little bit more care when you're setting up a meet and greet. Make sure you're talking to the correct people, getting the proper permits for what you're wanting to do, especially if it's out in a public area. Like, I know that that's kind of lame, but people's health and safety isn't lame. And that's kind of all I have to say on the situation. Take care. Don't be dumb. Thanks.